Littleton or Parker, which Colorado town would you rather live in? Well, today we're going to do a deep dive and a comparison between these two Colorado towns, Littleton and Parker. See which one by the end of this video best suits you. So let's dive in. Hey everyone, my name is Tyler Norris and I'm a realtor out here in Colorado. I make videos like this weekly talking about market updates, best places to live, and everything in between. So if this is your first time visiting the channel, I want to say thank you for visiting and make sure you hit that subscribe and notification button so you stay up to date with all my videos. Now let's begin our comparison between Littleton and Parker by breaking down location. Now location is going to be important depending on what interests you and where you decide to you end up working. Let's break down these two locations. And we're going to first start with Littleton. Now Littleton's located about 10 to 15 miles south of Denver. So you're looking at anywhere from a 20 to 30 minute commute to get into Denver depending on the time of day you decide to go, maybe even shorter. Also, there is a light rail that will give you access to Denver so you can just drive to the light rail and take that into downtown Denver. Also, Littleton's going to be located a little bit further west. If you are looking at a map, you take 25, which is a major highway out here that kind of goes north and south from Fort Collins to Colorado Springs. If you use that as a locator, you will notice that Littleton is on the west side of 25. So that means you're going to be a little closer to the mountains and the foothills. That means if you are interested in getting into the mountains and kind of why you're moving out here to Colorado, Littleton might be a better option because it is closer to the mountains. Littleton also has two different state parks that it's close to, like Roxborough State Park and also Chatfield State Park, which provide hiking and also paddleboarding and different opportunities for you when you move out here to Littleton. Now let's look at Parker. Now Parker is going to be a little further away from Denver. It is located further east. It's about 20 to 25 miles away from downtown Denver. So depending on the time of day, you're looking at more of a 30 to 40 minute commute to getting into downtown Denver. You are located on the east side of 25, so you're going to be further east, a little further away from the mountains, but Parker has a lot of great state parks located near it. You have Cherry Creek State Park and then also Castlewood Canyon State Park, which has great rock climbing if you're interested in rock climbing. So there's a lot of opportunity in Parker and what's around Parker. You're close to the tech center. You can get there pretty quickly. You are also located, if you're coming out here and moving to work at Buckley, you're closer to Buckley Air Force Base. There's a lot that's Parker's location provides. You're closer to also the airport. It's a lot of good opportunities there out in Parker as well. So you need to figure out what location potentially could be better for you and what interests you and where you're potentially going to be working. Next, in a comparison between Littleton and Parker, we're going to break down the housing markets. Now, before we break down those two towns' housing markets, let's look at the Denver metro area housing market overall. And we're going to break down the median house prices, the median days on market, and the median active listings that they currently have for each town and area, and that should give us a good idea of what the housing market is doing in these areas. So first, the Denver metro area, we're looking about a median house price for a single family home is around $649,000. Now, year to date from 2020 to 2024, we're looking at about a 3% increase overall. So for 2023, you're looking at $645 median house price for single family homes. And for 2022, you're looking at a $620 increase for single family homes. And 2021, you're looking at a median house price of $584. So we are seeing a slight increase throughout the years, which is a great thing for the Denver metro area. Then we move on to median days on market. Median days on market for 2024 has been around 26 days on market. And then if you look at the year before, you're looking at about 17 days on market. And then the year before that is about 19. So we are seeing right now an increase from last year to this year, about a 10-day increase of days on market, which could be good if you're a buyer. That means things are sitting a little longer. Now we go down to active listings. Active listings, you're looking about 10,800 listings currently compared to last year. You looked at around 7,000. So there is an increase of active listings, meaning inventory is starting to increase, again, making it a little bit better opportunity for you as a buyer. Now let's break down the town of Littleton and their housing markets. Let's go over the median house price for year to date compared to this year and last year. So for 2024, the median house price in Littleton, Colorado was around $635,000 compared to last year, which was about $628,000. So we are seeing a little bit of an increase. You're looking at year to date for the average days on the market is around 34 compared to last year, which was around 31. And then if we look at the month of November for 2024 compared to the month of November in 2023, you're looking for active listings, about 563 active listings that we saw for the month of November in 2024 compared to the 370 of the month of November for 2023, where we had about closed listing is 180 closed listings for the month of November compared to 183 closed listings for the month of November in 2023. So it gives you a change in median close price around 2% increase, and closed listings, you're looking at a comparison of actually a decrease of 1.6%. So it gives you an idea of what the housing market is doing in Littleton. Next, let's take a look at Parker's housing market and see how it compares to Littleton. First, let's look at the median house price and close price for 2024 compared to 2023. The median close price for 2024 is around $680,000 compared to 2023, which is around $658,000. So it gives you a little bit of an idea that we're looking at a 5% increase between 2023 and 2024. We're also, if you look at the numbers from Littleton, that's a little bit higher of a house compared to Littleton's costs. And then you get into the days on market. You're seeing 40 days compared to 36 of last year. Again, these are a little higher than Littleton. And then we start looking at the active listings for November of 2024 and November of 2023. You're looking at 385 active listings compared to 331 active listings, and actually the closed listings for November 2024 and 2023 is around $137 at closed listings. That's a lot of numbers I just threw at you. You'll see a chart that hopefully helps you visualize the comparison between the two of Littleton and Parker. Now, if we break down the houses, you are going to get, even though it's a little bit more expensive in Parker, you are getting more of a house and a newer construction house, because Parker is a newer community and newer town compared to Littleton, where you're going to get maybe a little smaller of a house and you're going to get a older style house, depending on what location in Littleton you have. You have a lot of variety when it comes to types of houses in Littleton. And Parker, you're going to get more of that new construction feel, but you're going to get a bigger house when it comes to it. So depending on what you like and when it comes to style of houses and location, it depends on what's better for you, if it's Parker or Littleton. Next, in our comparison between the two towns, let's actually break down the towns and the cities that you can go visit. So downtown Littleton has a really cool feel to it, an old feel where you can go in and out of stores. There's a lot that they have to offer when it comes to restaurants and it comes to little shops, and it just has a really cool vibe with a very great view of the mountains. You also have Breck Brewery and Angelo's that are pretty close to the downtown, that also provides a lot of fun atmosphere and good things to do with the family. Really family friendly area, and they throw events here and there that allows you and the family to really enjoy downtown Littleton. Now Parker is pretty much the same. Downtown Parker has a lot to offer. It's going to be a little bit newer town, but you have a lot going on there. You have really good restaurants. You have really good shops to go in and out of. They have this thing called Parker Days that a lot of people attend, and it's a big event over the summer. It just gives a lot of good family-friendly environment. of downtown Parker. Both you can't go wrong with. Our family likes visiting both downtown Parker and downtown Littleton, going in and out of the coffee shops. It's just a lot of fun. So I just encourage you, even if you're going to live in one or the other, I encourage you to go visit both of them and really enjoy both of what Parker and Littleton downtowns have to offer. Next, we're going to break down the schools and compare Littleton schools and Parker schools and see how they break down. Now, Littleton and Parker schools actually don't differentiate that much. They're both really cool, good school systems. If you look at the Littleton public schools and part of Jeffco public schools, you have about a grade A rating from niche.com when it comes to their school systems, compared to Douglas County School District, which falls in Parker, which you're going to get an A- rating according to niche.com. Now, if you haven't been to niche.com before, I highly encourage you to check out niche.com, depending if you're going to be moving to Colorado or anywhere else. It just gives good breakdowns of areas like school systems, gives you crime rates and so on and so forth, different gradings, and you can really see and figure out what area is best for you using niche.com. So I highly encourage you to go check out niche.com and see the different ratings that they have for each specific school for Littleton and also Parker. But you are looking at around an A rating for both towns, which is great when it comes to schools and figuring out what's best for you. Which town is right for you? Is it Littleton or is it Parker? We broke down the school system, the housing market, location. We broke down the style of houses that you might be getting with Littleton versus Parker. I've helped different clients buy and sell in Parker, and then also buy and sell in Littleton. Both great areas, depending on which better suits you. So I want to hear from you in the comments. Which one do you like better? Is it Parker or is it Littleton? Maybe you can let me know why you like the one over the other, and maybe you don't know. And if you don't know, that is okay. If you want to find out more about Colorado, feel free to reach out. My information is below. You can also sign up for a 30-minute call with me, and we can talk about everything real estate or everything Colorado. I'm here to help in anything if you're visiting or if you're thinking about actually buying out here in Colorado. So thanks for watching my video. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date with everything Colorado.